Me and my brother Weston inherited a lot of money, and we decided here in the 1980s to start our very own farm. And we have the goal of making it as successful as possible and growing it all the way to the present day. What we succeed, what we fail. Find out today's video. P.S. Thank you, G for posting. Well, I'm heading to a farm. I know we just bought this farm here recently. It belonged to an old farmer, and I'm super excited to see what all we got here. Weston is also coming up over here. Me and him lived in two different directions, so we decided to come together as one and buy this farm and make it into our generational farm. So we'll see what all this got right here. I will say it's a beautiful county that we're in, especially with it being called Ray County. I really like this county a lot, and yeah, couldn't help but notice how beautiful it is. Go ahead and make a simple little turn on into here. Yeah, there's our cattle. So we got Angus cattle right over there, and I think behind me it becomes, yeah, there's good old Weston.
Oh, howdy do.
Doing pretty good. How about you, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Look what I just picked up.
Oh, wasting more of our money, I see.
No. It was only like $3,000. She's pretty used, but it's cool. Little neat machine. I don't waste money.
Okay, fine. All right, well, I mean, I think we have a nice little place going on around here. We have, honestly, a lot to go over. I think we need to go over the equipment we got first, and then we'll go from there.
100%. How about we go start over here? This is a pretty neat shed, if I do say so myself. I mean, she's a bit worn down, but hey, at least it's still standing. So this is what I like to call, I guess, the cattle / haying / mowing shed. So obviously we got the beautiful 40/20, and generally, everything in this area has stuff to do with the cattle. So you got the feed mixer and all of this great stuff. You know, we got the pull behind baler. You know, I or you can be standing up here loading the bales up. It's pretty cool.
You mean you? Continue though.
No. Oh, yep. And then we got the round baler, just, you know, in case we want any bigger bales. You got the Farm King rake. This thing is an absolute lifesaver. It puts it into rows and dries the grass at the same time. So that's pretty cool. Then we got the Ford, just for a bit of versatility. You know, we got the good old front loader on it. We got the bale spikes, and then we got pallet forks somewhere. I don't really know where they are. It's a bit overgrown in this place. We might have to do some makeovers to it, but that's kind of...
This is the pallet forks.
Oh, yep, there we are. Perfect. So, yep, that goes with that. Then we have, I guess, our outside silage operation. So we got this big silo where all the grass gets shot up inside.
The harvester.
We got we got the harvester, of course. And courtesy of you, we got the Ford 8N, is it? I kind of forgot the name.
Don't let him talk to you. Yes, it's an 8N. Don't forget the name of this one.
I'm just padding it right. Sorry. Okay, all right. Well, then we got the John Deere. What even is this thing? A 6810 silage chopper. Pretty nice machine. Definitely gets the job done quick, fast, and easy. So we don't got to worry about any of that pull behind bull crap, because we all know that takes forever. And this might be one of the most boring sheds on the farm. I'm going to be completely honest. We have all our implements in here. What do you mean? The machines are the most exciting. The machines are the most exciting. You know, we got all the old tractors and everything. What do you mean this is exciting?
You got some good planters here. You got some good cultivator. Oh, I didn't even know we had a Case IH Cyclone. I mean, this is the most exciting shed, because this is what we got to work with every day.
True. But we also got to work with the tractors every day to actually pull these things. So... you do you.
True.
And then we just got all the kind of odd end stuff spread out here. We got the seeder, the headers, 4 gravity wagons, and 2 chopper boxes alongside a... Just be careful, don't trip over here. There's a lot of crap everywhere for whatever reason.
I'm taking a guess these old things don't run anymore.
Yeah, well, when we bought the farm, they either said they can clean it up for us or we can do it. And I was just like, how about we go ahead and do it? We can even just leave it there as some lawn ornaments, you know, add a bit of character to the farm.
Get that old gleaner running one of these days. Good old 80/70. Hooked up to 2 not Brent, Parkers.
Yep. So, I mean, we got a decent sized operation here. I'm going to be completely honest. And obviously the farm isn't completed without the horse stables. Like, come on, look at these beauties. They're not bucking horses, but I mean, we can most definitely, you know, wake up in the morning, grab a coffee, put on the saddle, and go for a ride somewhere, wherever you want. Maybe don't stand behind them though. I'm kind of a bit scared of horses. They're not my most favorite animal in the world.
That don't surprise me, would you? I would hope they're not bucking horses as much as we paid for them.
You say I waste our money, but you bought horses. How much do those horses cost?
$1,000 a piece. We're fine.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, you're right, but $3,000 for a toy is a lot of money as well. Got the auger, and looks like we got a nice Dakota as well. All the bins that we should ever need. Okay, looks like we got ourselves a good old 40-foot roller. Got our John Deere header, so that means we have a John Deere combine and a gleaner, it looks like, as well, because we have those gleaner headers. Kenworth.
Beautiful Kenworth. Best type of truck out there. No questions asked.
Now this right here, the Titan 2, nice Titan. I mean, these are nice combines, I've been told. These are like state of the art almost right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy to have one on the farm.
That looks like a good amount of equipment we've got. I mean, I guess we got to go ahead and get started on chores that need to be done around the farm. So first things first, we don't have a alfalfa field or a grass field yet, correct?
That would be correct. So that will most definitely will be on the top of our list today because we need to get them cattle some feed.
Let's go ahead and get these cultivators over here pulled out. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start cultivating the bean field that's back there in the back.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the good old International here. This is a beast of a tractor, I'm going to be completely honest. And I mean, you can probably jump in the Alice if you'd like to. Just go ahead and unhook them from the gravity wagons.
I don't know whose bright idea it was put all this equipment in here like this when they knew the next thing we're going to need is the cultivators.
Definitely wasn't me, so I don't really know what the name was, but they didn't start with W.
I think they did.
We should make a $10 bet to see who will break the first piece of equipment on the farm.
Oh, my money's on you.
No, my money's on you. That's why I kind of brought that up. I know you're not good at driving.
Hey, I might not be good at driving, but usually I'm good at slowing down before I hit something, so it don't break the equipment. It just breaks the barn or something like that. I hate to so we're probably not gonna make all this into alfalfa there, bud.
Yeah, I dare say we wouldn't. Maybe we just kind of chop it in half. Like when we get to this, see the bend in the field, I reckon that's when we kind of stop, just so we can divide them up a little bit. Otherwise, we might have a bit too much alfalfa, if that's even possible.
I'll let you keep going that direction. I'll chop it off where I want it chopped. So far, not too bad there, bud.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good. I like how you've gone ahead and kind of divided the two fields up, so at least we still have some soybeans, because otherwise, I believe it would have been a bit too big of an alfalfa field. At least we got, you know, your brain thinking.
Yeah, we know it's hard for yours to keep thinking.
No? Why would you say something like that?
I mean, you were the one that said it. Well, mine was thinking. Apparently yours wasn't, though.
I was just trying to concentrate on driving, you know. I'm not a multitasker. If I try and like think about two things at once, I might mess up the other thing, you know what I mean?
I know. So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to turn this on right here, and I'm going to make this a little bit more of our field, because there's no point in not. I don't like where they had the separation of it, so we're going to do this to make sure it's the smoothest curve we can possibly do for the field. There we go. Just simply do that right there, and we'll take out all this grassland right here and turn this into alfalfa, so we're using all of the field that we can.
Hey Nate, how's the AC in that cab tractor treating you? It's hot out here. I'm sweating.
Oh, that's treating me nice. That's why I'm glad I got the newer tractor.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no breeze here. I'm starting to like go crazy, I think. I don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah, I'm doing perfectly fine. I done got one side. I'm trying to make sure that we're using all the grass that we can. I'm also trying to take off the edge of it a little bit better. So I'm trying to make sure that we don't have such harsh turns and corners around these fields anymore.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. And we got to use all the land we can get, considering this will be our only alfalfa field. So like I was saying, the more feed we can have, the better. Because if we got to go ahead and buy some hay bales or something like that, that is not good. They're very pricey.
Oh yeah, they're at the point where I don't think we'd really be able to afford too much of it. Well, I'd say that's a pretty good job done right there.
I reckon so too. We've definitely got a lot of that field done, which is absolutely great to see. Don't want to crash into you, but I mean, we enlarged it so we can go ahead and plant a big field of alfalfa.
Yeah, we definitely did make it a lot bigger so that we can get the more alfalfa out of it, and now we just need to figure out who's going to do that job. 1 2 3, I'm going to do it, you're going to put everything up.
Hey, hang on a second. Well, I mean, that means you get to go buy the seed and go into town, so that's fine by me. You can go ahead and do that.
All right, so here at the co-op, we're going to start throwing the bags of seed on up here. Got all that first one put in there. And there's the majority of the second one. So we're just gonna leave that right there. They know who it belongs to, and they're gonna put it in the back for when the next time we come over here and need some seed. That was an alfalfa seed mixture with some grass, kind of our own specialty blend. Can't give away all your trade secrets, but I'm really happy with what we were able to make with the co-op. Cost us a couple $1,000, but it's worth it. So we'll go ahead and turn right here, turn seeder on. There we go. Now we're getting up to speed. We're gonna plant this line of alfalfa, and it should kind of give us a baseline of where we're gonna do. Eventually I plan to put like a strip here that's gonna kind of separate each field from each other. Until I can get that strip put in, this is about the best we can do. There's definitely something really nice about having this thing where you kind of goes with the land a lot better. It's not as harsh turns, it's a lot softer of a turn. I really like that. Makes it easier to kind of seed this area. Well, we are finally done with this field, and I realized that we didn't get a section done right there. We'll get it done eventually. Hey, Weston, you on radio?
Yeah, what's going on?
You need any help with what you're doing?
Yeah, I could use a little bit of a hand, please. We're having a bit of troubles here, and we got some bales flying everywhere. I could use a bit of a hand.
All right, what field are you at?
I'm down by the co-op, those two fields that we got here. Let me open my map up here 1 second. It's kind of hard to do two things at once. Between field 6 and 4, so just hook a right out our driveway and you'll see me.
Oh, this area right here. Okay.
Yeah, we got a few bales, but as you can see, there's a couple strays that didn't manage to make it on the trailer here. I've kind of not gotten all the grass, but hey, it is what it is. It's my first time doing it with a setup like this, so thought I'm doing pretty good.
Looks like you broke the wheels.
Yeah, they're a little bit broken. Just Don't worry about it. I'll take it into the workshop later and give them a bit of a hammer down or something because they're a bit crooked.
I don't know if the word a bit's the right word there, bud.
Oh, crap. Looks like that wheel's bending in. That ain't good.
Yeah, you might want to call this your last pass there, buddy.
I think so. It's going to be a long trek back with all these bales on the back, that's for sure.
Yeah, we need to get this thing unloaded as soon as possible. Why don't you go ahead and why don't we detach this and I'll hook it up to my truck so we're not ruining the baler.
Oh, that might be the best shot. Do you want to take out the pin real quick? I'll give you a bit of slack there.
All right, go for it. There you go.
All right, cool. It may be a bit crooked, but it's still got the job done. I don't really know how these wheels haven't snapped off yet.
I don't know, but we're going to get this thing.
Oh, crap, you're running into me. That's not the
Can
trailer.
you move your truck, sir? Or your tractor? Oh, God. Oh, God, come back here. Come back.
On the cornfield.
Sir, this is not connecting.
That is coming out your paycheck.
This is not connecting.
Try and hook up to the baler and I'll try and hook up to this thing. Righty, Nate, I'm on the final home stretch. I think I broke the trailer even more.
That wouldn't surprise me there, bud. I finally got everything put back up here at the farm.
Cool, I do appreciate that. I kind of left everything a little bit of a mess, but you know, it is what it is. Nothing that can't be fixed.
A lot of a mess is the better word there, bud.
Do you want to help me get some of these bales fed to the cows and the horses? I got the good old TW20 here with the bale spice on it, so I can move them around easily.
Yeah, I'm just finding a place to unload the bales first. All right, so me and Wes have finally got all the bales unloaded. I guess he doesn't know what he's doing. Well, I guess he doesn't.
I'm trying to do some.
Just load up a couple by hand. You don't need a tractor for that. You are more mess than you're worth sometimes, bud.
Yeah, I think it's time to put the tractor keys down.
Yeah. All right, that should be all we should need.
Now you got to strap them down.
I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is I'm just gonna take them, chuck the bales over there. Got them a little bit of feed, not much, but hey, it'll count.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get all this alfalfa grown, and then these guys will really be getting some good feed.
Yeah, let's just do ourselves a favor and make sure we're doing nice, good sized round bales for their feed. And there we go. The cattle are fed. And I think I'm done for the day.
Same here. I think I want to go into town and get some food, and then I'm going to head off to bed because I am tired from all the hard work I've done today.
Okay. We'll see you later, bud. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. I'm going to get out of here, do a little bit more work, figure out what needs to be done still. And I'll probably mess around with the cattle a little bit more, make sure they get plenty of feed. Thank you guys so much. Love for you showing to me. The entire family will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.